we have Tuka. It's like he's in turmoil, so you can see these are dramatic poems in the way he deals with. It's a scandal. Big people and small slander me. I've lost my community. All doors are slammed in my face. This is an act. This is my lot. I accept it. Says Tuka, God has done what's best for me. It seems he got slammed. We fit you in frame to worship you, though you contain the 14 universes. We display you to show our pleasure, though you have no definition or form. We sing songs addressed to you, though you are way beyond words. We put garlands around your neck, though you are apart from all action, says Tuka. O God, become limited to pay me a little attention. He's tired of God being way beyond limits to pay me a little attention. Yeah, good question. I was saying God should take a mindfulness class so he can learn to pay attention to us, to Tuka. He doesn't pay attention. When we go wrong, O Pandurang, we are so quick to punish. You are so quick to punish us. Why don't you concede us our rights? When our other seekers sought you, you tricked them by giving gifts of magical powers as bribe. Let us get the record straight. I'm not that sort of beggar. Why should I get increasingly entangled in this world just to satisfy my own ego like them? I have preserved the purity of my pledge not to be tempted by anything else. Says Tuka from the outset, I expected nothing from you, so that my desire should not become the last barrier between us. Oh, gracious one, don't bear me any grudge. I'll tease you with praise and torture you with irony. I do not dare to think of your limitations, and I do not know how to serve you best. You are not finite, you have no form, you are not visible, you do not change, you have no property, you are pure being and awareness, O exquisite one. How eagerly have you grabbed all the best epitaphs for yourself, and how mean you are when it comes to your wretched devotee. Says Tuka, O Govinda, let my head rest forever at your feet. God is so mean. He took all the good qualities. I could see that. God is selfish. When I found out your true character, O Lord, you tricked me into serving you. Mind you, though, my difficulties are only a burden for you and all these saints. For you made me eloquent only to praise yourself. Now come out with some real proof. That's funny. God made Tuka eloquent only to praise himself. Look, I am a grocer by profession. You can't cheat me at a bargain. Says Tuka, how do you expect me to dance in ecstasy before experiencing you? It's like God's telling us to dance in ecstasy and we haven't experienced him. Oh, was a good point. And you can't cheat a grocer. I didn't know he's a grocer. And then he has God made him eloquent only to praise himself. All right, this whole transition is a fraud. I will have nothing more to do with you. You do not operate under one name. You have thousands of aliases. Look at all the names of God. Even in Islam, he has 99 names. When one tries to seek your true identity, you begin to play hide and seek. Says Tuka, you are full of mischief. He's right there. God is elusive. God has a lot of aliases.
He said misfit?
You're full of mischief. God is full of mischief.
What is mischief?
That's they're sneaky and like playing games with you. I like that one. This whole transaction is a fraud. I will have nothing more to do with you. You do not operate under one name. You have thousands of aliases. When one tries to seek your true identity, you begin to play hide and seek, says Tuka. You are full of mischief. Brilliant. I will not utter your name again. I will not work as you ask anymore. The more words I use, the more absurd this becomes. I speak of your attributes and find flaws of my own speech. Who is going to make all these trips to your house and back anymore? Certainly not me, says Tuka. Haven't I got all that I want? Right here with me. Interesting. Aren't you supposed to be the indivisible one? Why then should I regard you as alone? Small ants, big ants, indeed. You play such melodramatic games with your audience. You are the limit. So do I now begin to show my own annoyance? Says Tuka. The truth about you is in my own heart. How do you expect to get out of there? The truth about you is in my own heart. How do you expect to get out of there? That's funny.
Now he is the prisoner. God is the prisoner.
God's imprisoned in Tuka. So now we know where God is. God is imprisoned inside of Tukaram. God, if you want to be left alone, why did you make these false passes at me? There he goes. After giving me a fury sermon and driving me out, now you have shut your door and locked it on me. You have turned out all the lights and darkened your house.